Hotel family, sorry I'm late. My alarm went off and I had to take it off. The house alarm went off, so I had to shut it off. All right, so I'm glad to be here now. So let me see if everything is all right here. Appreciate you, brother Tybidi, for checking in. Make sure everything is straight. All right. All right. My brothers and my sisters, I greet you in our ancient Kemetic language, Hotep, which means peace, Amandala, which means power, power to the people. We thank the Creator for allowing us to be in the land of the living on another day. Good afternoon. I appreciate your presence. And those of you who watch this at this time later on through the week, I ask that you please share it with people that you care about and love. If it's good enough for you, it's good enough for somebody else, or anybody else. All right. So we do not take your presence lightly. Those of you who may not know me, my name is James Anyabwile Wilson. I am the spiritual representative of the God in Action Ministry spiritual and cultural platform. And we hope that what we share with you on this platform, especially today, that is encouraging, uplifting, empowering, enlightening, informative, and life-changing. All right. They say knowledge is power. Yes, it is, but only when it is applied. I like to share with everyone when they come on what I'm all about. You know, it's good to know what a person is all about. My purpose is to inform, not to convince. I'm not trying to make you believe what I believe or anything like that. What I do, I gather information and I share it with you as I understand it. My purpose is to encourage you to be more of an analytical and critical thinker, where someone just can't tell you anything or show you anything you say is deep. You go run with it without doing your own research to see if there's any facts, any proof, or any evidence. Number three, my purpose is to challenge you to open your mind to new and different information. Um, they say it's a saying: if you don't know, you cannot grow. We've been taught to believe or to listen to one narrative, and anything that comes does not line up with that narrative. People tend to reject it. You may be rejecting the very answer that you've been praying for and asking for. So open your mind for new information and ideas. Mainly, my purpose is to encourage you to focus and work on self-improvement. Not look at your neighbor, not look at everybody else, not trying to make everyone else a project, but make yourself your own project. Self-improvement, of self-betterment, so that you could be a better version of yourself. If a person is not serious about working on self and being a better version of themselves, this platform will get under your skin. Ashe, because it's all about focusing on yourself. All right, just want to share that with you, brothers and sisters. And I usually play music, but they sent me some notices that my content is being limited because I'm using music and AI does not support that. Some new stuff they got going on at this time. All right. So I just want to get into the message. I want to thank all of you who support this channel, who've been really riding with their brother. And please share this. You know, I ask that you share it. I appreciate your comments and everything. Please share the information. We get 2 people or 3 people sharing it, the same people. We appreciate you very much. And I know there's a lot more people watching it. I ask that you please share it. All right, please share it. Don't cost you a dime. Please like, please follow the channel, and so that when we come on live or share information, you will be notified and informed. All right. My subject today, and I hope that it is clear, is here, and in putting it on paper or delivering it, it could be challenging. So I hope that is clear to you. and that you get something helpful out of it. The subject on today is letting you know that your life is a message. The question is, does it need editing or re-edited? Does it need editing or re-editing? One thing about Hollywood writers, those who are writers in the Hollywood movie industry, they're some of the greatest, what I would say, wordsmiths or literary artisans or literary craftsmen. They are some of the greatest or the best on earth. You know, they're skilled at writing scripts and creating compelling characters who they can make, say, and do anything they want them to just by writing it in the script. I need you to really follow this and understand this. When the writer or the literary crafts person writes a script, it is designed to relay to the world the message that the writer wants to deliver through the character that they have created. You got that? All right. That's key. That's key. Let me say that in another way. The writer or script craftsmen, they have the power, the ability, the gift, the skill to bring to life a created character. And through them, the character, they can relay any message that they want to the world just by writing a script and the actor following that script. Now, it's important to absorb. Those of you who like scripture, there's nothing wrong with scripture. According to the scripture, I'm paraphrasing, it lets us know that every newborn baby is a gift from the Most High, or whatever you want to call the one that you see as greater than yourself. Now, not only is the child or newborn baby a gift to the parent, it is also a message that will be sent out into the world. Did you catch that? It's not only a gift to a newborn child, it's a message that will be sent out into the world. Now, whatever information that the parent or the guardian who's responsible for raising that child impart into the child or implant or teach the child, that is the script that they're writing for the child and the message that child will deliver into the world. Everything you speak into a child, show them, teach them while they're observing you, will be the script that they will follow throughout their life. Are you hearing me, brothers and sisters? A child can only be what they see and do what they have been taught. Are you catching this? All right, now, because that is so important, it's important when it comes to writing the script for a child to live out. the information you put into the child. Scripture instructs the parents how they should teach their children. It says to train up a child in the way that it should go. Am I right? It didn't say put the responsibility on the church or the school system. It didn't say put the responsibility on probation officers, prison or jail COs. It says the parent to train up the child in the way that they should go. It didn't say the judges are responsible, youth agencies are responsible. It didn't say the streets or entertainers, social media or the main media influencers are responsible. It says the parents are to train up the child in the way that they should go. In other words, the parent or the ones who's raising that child is the one who writes the script for that child to follow, and whatever script that it is written that you write, that's the message that the child will bring out into the world. Once again, our life is a message. Does it need editing or re-editing? Are you hearing me, brothers and sisters? The message will be sent out into the world. The world meaning your home, relationships, community, family, etc. Like I always said, and I stated it a lot, I already stated, everything you have experienced, I'm telling you, everything that you and I have experienced, everything that we have heard, everything that we have learned, everything that we have seen growing up, shaped and molded us to be the person that we are today. And who we are, I'm going to keep repeating it, who we are, right? That is the message that we're sending out into the world, for the world to see and read, and for people to see and read. The question is, how do you see yourself? How do you view, how you see yourself, how you view the world, what you believe, how you function and operate in every aspect in your life is a message that you are giving out to the world and other people who read you. Let me slow down. I don't want to confuse you or myself. The people who have the most influence in or on your life, in my life, are the main ones who have written the script that you and I are living out. It's key to understand that. Those who was most influential in your life are the main ones who have written the script for you and for you to live out. And the script is the message that you send out. All right, now, where I'm going to start here. The script that we have been given to live out is not perfect. You and I are not perfect. And so when something is written in a script or in a message, you can either leave it there or edit it. And once you edit it, you can okay, let me go back and re-edit it. Now, editing is the process of improving the content in the message, meaning yourself. Re-editing means taking a deeper self-review to make more significant changes, or you're rewriting the script, or you deleting things out of the script. Like I stated already, none of us are perfect. I'm taking my time today. We don't have a perfect script to live out. The ones that have been passed down to us have not been perfect scripts. Not all of it are bad, but not all of it is good. In other words, when we live our life, we're not delivering a perfect message through the way we do things, how we function, how we behave, or how we operate. But the beautiful thing is, brothers and sisters, if something was written down in a message that is no longer relevant or wanted or desired, it can be edited, yes, or re-edited. It can be deleted, it can be changed, it can be rewritten. It don't have to stay there. It don't have to remain the same. It don't have to be permanent. What am I saying? You and I have the opportunity every day that the Creator gives us. We have the opportunity to start rewriting some of the messages that we are delivering through the way we function and operate. We have that opportunity to do that. And when I say re-editing, I know I'm going back and forth. When I say re-editing, is another way of saying when you have a message and you edit and re-edit it it requires us to continue to constantly review our lives over time to see what it is saying so we can get the message of our lives right. The message that we want to relay to the world, the message that we want to relay to people, the message that we really want to say or to tell. The question is, are you ready, brothers and sisters, to review or rewrite some of your ways? When I say you, I'm talking about myself. All right, so if you are sincere, and I'm sincere about reviewing the script that we was handed down to and what we're living out and the message that we're giving to the world, if we look at it and we have a desire to review it, all right, and revisit it and re-edit it, where would you start? Let me get the ball rolling by asking some questions. How do you deal with anger? Because how you deal with anger and how we deal with anger, that is the message that you're giving out to the world when people read you or observe you. How do you deal with stress and frustration and disappointment? What do you feel about yourself? What do you think about yourself? How much do you value yourself? People are reading you. How is your problem-solving skills? How is your attitude? How is your money management skills? What about your eating habits or your physical, mental, spiritual, and emotional health? How do you maintain that? How do you keep it healthy? Because people are reading you, they're watching you, because you are a message. And those questions is to cause you to review and revisit how you send out your message, how you operate, how you live in this world. Let me go a little further. When it comes to your marriage, when it comes to your relationship, when it comes to your family, what messages are you giving off? Huh? This is about self-inspection, introspection, self-inspection, self-examination. So in those arenas, your marriage, your relationship, your family, are you cooperative or are you uncooperative? Are you difficult? Are you always playing the victim or playing the blame game when something happens? Are you a team player? Or are you the kind of person that makes power moves so you can stay in control of everything? How trustworthy are you? Are you a constant complainer? Are you argumentative? Are you loyal or disloyal? Are you committed or uncommitted? Are you respectful or disrespectful? Do you treat those you say you love as you want to be treated? Now, what we're doing, we examining and reviewing the message that we're sending out to the world. But in order for us to edit or re-edit, we have to read the message that we're sending out, get real with ourselves, and determine what we need to rewrite, change, or delete. Brothers and sisters, the pen of decision is in your hands. So what you going to do? What are you going to do? And like I said, I warned you about this platform. If it's not for the weak at heart. It's for those who are serious about being a better version of themselves and improving the message that they are giving out into the world, the message that they are relaying to the people who are around them or who sees them. Now, I'm not talking about being on your best behavior around your friends. Well, my friends tell me I'm a great person. Everybody say I'm a great person. Everybody say I'm a helpful person. I'm talking about people who are around you, people who know you, people who you don't act around, people that you be yourself around. I'm talking about those people who see the real you, who sit around, who have the time to read your card or read the messages that you're sending out. I'm talking about that. Are you hearing me, brothers and sisters? In the script that was written for us, from our whoever raised us, or wherever we got information from. The script that they wrote was handed down to us for us to live out. And if we don't begin to re-edit and change the message or the script that we have, like I said, is not perfect. We will then pass that same script down to those that we are responsible for raising or that we influence or that we hold or mold and shape in life. We'll pass that down. In the church, they call it generational bondage. You pass things down and pass things down. I'm talking about things that's not good, things that's dysfunctional, things that's destructive. We keep passing it down, keep passing it down, keep passing it. They call it generational bondage. But I call it the lack of editing and re-editing one's life. I call it the lack of editing and re-editing one's life. And if that is the case, people are bound to continue repeating the same things other generations before them were doing because they just passed the same script down. And the ones who got it have not re-edited, have not edited, have not deleted some things or changed some things. And if you keep doing the same thing, expecting different results, they call that what? Insane. Your life is a message. And the question is, again, does it need editing or re-editing? Am I making sense, brothers and sisters? I know I have, but when you were growing up, have you ever said to yourself, well, man, you know, when you was growing up and stuff, and had to go through stuff and listen to your parents or your guardian or whoever was responsible for raising you, and you saw a lot of things, experienced a lot of things. You know, you say, well, man, when I get older, I'm not going to be like my mom. When I get older, I ain't going to be like my father or do things like them. I'm not going to say things that they said to me. When I have children, I'm going to be different. I'm going to do different. I'm going to raise them differently. Have you ever said that? Or have you ever heard yourself say, man, or somebody tell you, man, you sound just like, man, you girl, you act just like, oh, you behave just like, man, the way you deal with things, you deal with it just like, and they'll tell you, you know, most of the time, the people that raised you. That's what they'll say. And that's what you'll catch yourself, man, I sound just like my mother. Man, I just like my father when something happens. We all said that. And check it out, unbeknownst to you, at that time, you made up in your mind to edit or re-edit the script that were given to you to follow out and live out. You said, nah, I'm not gonna follow that whole script. I'm gonna start changing some things I don't want to be like. Are you hearing me, brothers and sisters? If you do not, when I say you, I mean me too, if you do not begin to rewrite to improve the message that your life is delivering, you leave it for someone else to do it. Are you catching me? You have the power or the pen of change or editing in your hand. But if you refuse to go back into your life and start changing up some things, that script that was handed to you, and everything good, once again, is not good in it. You leave it to somebody else to do the writing for you. I'll give you some proof. We have people out here who are anti-Black, white supremacist minds, scholars, researchers, scientists, sociologists, psychiatrists, psychologists. They begin writing our scripts. And they resorted to writing these things about us. That we were thugs. Yes, come on. Nothing but felons and welfare clients and recipients. That Black people are this dumb. We're lazy. We're uncivilized. Homicidal maniacs. Yes, they write that about us. We're nothing but booty twerkers and jailbirds and substance abusers. That's what they write. When you don't rewrite or write your own narrative or change up the message that in the script that you, or the script that was handed down to you, you leave it for somebody else to write. And this is what they resorted to. They wrote that you were ugly, you were childlike, you were thieves, that we was all that. And the list goes on and on. And am I exaggerating? Am I lying? And unfortunately, a lot, not all, but too many people are living out those self-destructive scripts and lifestyles that was written for them. And you already see the message that they are giving out to the world, or the messages through the way they function and operate in the world. My brothers and sisters, those kind of messages shouldn't be what we want to speak to the world. Those kind of messages are not what you want your child or your family members or those you have influenced, the lives that you influence. You don't want them to send out that type of message. If you have people in your life, a family in your life, are still open to hear you, it's still your responsibility to let them know that there's some things in their life, the script that was handed down to them, or we have handed down to them, must be edited and re-edited, changed and tweaked, a lot of things deleted. If they no longer want to hear you out or listen to you, there's nothing you can do. Man, there's too many. There's enough destructive and degrading things being pushed out from social media platforms, rap lyrics, main media, movie industries, reality TV, that sends the wrong messages about our people. And it makes us look disgraceful and uncivilized. And we have to change that. We change that by changing the script of the message that we are sending out to the world. Your life is a message. And the question is, does it need editing or re-editing? I'm not telling you to go to your neighbor. I'm not telling, tell somebody. Ha. I'm asking you. That's the same questions I had to ask myself before I came on the platform. All those messages that's being sent out to all these platforms and arenas and industries. We don't need no more of that. We overloaded with that. People are intoxicated with that. And it's influencing their life, meaning that they're passing the script down to the people. And they're living it out gleefully. We don't need that anymore. What we need is more people willing and courageous enough to begin editing, once again, re-editing, rewriting, deleting, and changing up their message. Or how they do things and say things and how they move, function, and operate. It starts with yourself. It starts in your home. It starts in your family. And how you deal there, you would bring out in the community, on your job, or in your business, or in any organization. It starts with you. I try not to leave no room for you to look at somebody else. I thank God this message is coming, is being said today because so-and-so need to hear it. No, you need to hear it. I want you to need to hear it. Are you hearing me, brothers and sisters? We need more messages, not to degrade us, not to be destructive to marriages and family and parent-child relationships and friendships and our health. We don't need messages like that to mess us up. Look at us. We do things based on the information that we receive. We need more messages that can uplift and encourage and empower our people, empower our family, unify our home, empower our community. That's the kind of messages that we need. We need more messages that can let the world know that we can feel beautiful, handsome enough without their beauty erasing supply store products and their dangerous body-altering surgeries. We can feel beautiful without that. We need more messages that can rebuild, once again, families and marriages. I said that already. I'm going to say it again because it's important. That's real. That's real time. Build our youth, build our children. That's the kind of message that we need. We need messages that can show the world that the African people are great. That we can accomplish. We can achieve in a world that's against us. We either give that message to the world through our life today, or we keep referring back to what was done. You be the Malcolm, the modern day Malcolm, a Martin Luther King, or Sojourner Truth, or the Fred Hampton, or the Medgar Evers, or the Harriet Tubman, or the Denmark Vesey, or the Gabriel Prosser, or the Mary McLeod Bethune. And it goes on and on and on. You be that modern day one and live what they taught through their life, the script that they have written for us to follow. In order for us to really deliver these types of messages, these uplifting messages, the messages that are needed, it can only be done if we live out those things. We can't speak it and talk it and teach it. We have to live them out. And when we do begin to live those out, people will observe us and they will read how we move. They care less about what we say. They read how we move. They listen and read the message that we're sending out. And that is the kind of message that speaks the loudest in this kind of world. The ones that people will hear, the one that people will follow, the one that people will emulate and copy. Your life is a message. Does it need editing or re-editing? My clothes. According to a study, they say humans are inherently visual creatures. About 90% of the information that we receive is processed by the brain visually. Oh, y'all got that? And the same study supports, it says that a large majority, like 65% of the people are visual learners. Visual learners. They remember far more from what they see than what they hear or what is written. What is this saying, brothers and sisters? People learn more seeing a message lived out than a message being preached. People learn more seeing a message lived out than hearing one being preached from the pulpit or the masjid or the synagogue or the temple. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to the church. And I need to hear a word, hear a message from the Lord. Here, in a lot of these cases, in these pulpits, they saying one thing, but their life is telling another message, giving another message. Oh yeah. So, brothers and sisters, instead of keep waiting for a message on a Sunday or whatever day it is for somebody to give you, I want to remind you that your life is a message. It's not just a Sunday thing or a Wednesday thing or Tuesday thing. It's an everyday thing. Your life is a message. And how you live, behave, and operate and act, function is the message that you are giving out to the world or delivering to the world and people around you. Do your life need editing or re-editing so that you can give out the message that you really want to give? My brothers and sisters, I appreciate you listening. And I hope I was clear. And I hope that you was able to get something out of it. If you leave out here with this one thing, you have accomplished something. But if you left out here with nothing, Either you wasn't listening or you're not ready yet. Or I wasn't clear to you. I gave you a way out. The decision of change, the pen that you can begin editing the message that you're sending out, re-editing the message you sending out, or changing the script that was handed down to you to live out. You have that pen, the power of the pen. I ain't talking about a pen like this. I'm talking about, making some serious changes. You can make a difference. I thank you for listening, my brothers and sisters. And I hope that you got something. And if you feel that this was good enough for you, I ask that you share this with someone else. And because it will be good enough for them. And those of you who would like to help our platform, you have a way to do that. It's at the bottom of the screen. Or you say, well, I can't do much. I'll buy you a cup of coffee. I'll buy you a water. I'll buy you a donut or something. That's fine too. Any way you want to show your appreciation, that's fine. And if you don't have it, anything to give, fine. You show me your appreciation by tuning in today. You can show it even more by sharing it. Oh, yes. Challenge yourself, y'all. Share this. And share the other messages that I put up. All right? So this is the time, brothers and sisters. Our Cash App is $GIAM number 20, PayPal.me/HOTEP number 2. Oh, yes. Have a conversation with people that you know need to edit and re-edit their life. People that will listen to you. People that you help raise. We got children on their own. And we pass down a script for them to live out. It's kind of like a lot of things we have done. If it didn't work for us, it ain't going to work for them. You have grandchildren, nieces and nephews that you have influenced, and we pass the script down to them for them to live out certain things that we're not proud of. If they listen to you, go back to them. Encourage them to look at their message they send out to the world and begin to edit and re-edit it so they can send out the right message. Because they may have little brothers and sisters and little nieces and nephews and little cousins that they influence. Each one reach one, each one teach one. I'm not going to hold you any longer, brothers and sisters. I thank you for listening. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your patience. I leave out of here as I came in, brothers and sisters. Hotep, which means peace. Amandala, which means power. Power to the people. My time is up. I'll see you next time. Have a fabulous, fabulous Sunday. All right? And give off the right messages. Ashe.